Good evening, good evening, good evening. I'm here to demonstrate something that came to me today by the Holy Spirit. I've been praying for so long for my people in Abaco particular, my families, and asking God to let this virus go away. And yesterday I got a package from my sister, and I was joking with her when I saw her in her Bahamian flag mask a few months ago. And I asked her, I said, I would like to have one of those. Oh, that's nice. And to my amazement, she sent it. I got it in the mail yesterday. And when I got it, I was like, oh my God, she sent it. Um, and I looked at the mask and I got my spray out, my sanitizer spray that I normally spray on stuff. And I sprayed the mask, and within seconds, I can see through the mask. And I said, this is one mask I will not be wearing. And then this morning, I was talking to her on the phone. And the spirit, I started telling her about the mask and appreciating the mask. And then I told her in the same breath that I would not wear it. And the only way I would wear it, if I wear it with a surgical mask, if I'm saying the right word underneath the mask. Um, this is the only way I would be wearing that mask. If I have one of these and I put it underneath. I'm sorry, I don't have the mask with me now, but this is another fashionable mask. Okay, this is cloth mask. And so if I wear that mask, I'll be wearing it like this, with that one underneath and this one on the top, if I want to be fashionable. Let me tell you, people, this pandemic is nothing about fashion. It's about saving lives. I was told that a lot of my hometown people are dying from this virus, and it's rapidly spreading because people are not doing the right thing. You're trying to be fashionable. It's not about fashion. It's all vanity. Where does vanity go when you're not alive? And I am one because I'm a person, I love to look good, but this is trying times, and it's not about looking good. It's about saving your life. Um, and I still didn't know when my husband came home from work. I was telling him about it because I know he likes to wear the cloth mask also, and my daughter, she likes to wear the cloth mask, and she likes to be fashion, so she got all these different type of fashionable masks. And I told him, I said, not to wear the cloth mask anymore, as the Spirit said to me, not to wear them. They're gonna cost you to get the virus. And a lot of people are saying they don't know how to get the virus because they're wearing their masks, their social distance. But they said, if I'm not mistaken, that the drops, the spit, the drops, or the cough drops that sprays from your mouth when a person cough, they may not be talking to you. They may be over there in a distance, and you may be over there. And when they cough, that drop, that one little drop, it goes 20 feet to where you at, and it goes into this. And when it goes into this cloth mask, this is what it does. When I told my husband that, he was like, but my cloth mask has layers. It has an inside layer, so it's protected. And then the word speak right to me, the Spirit of God, and said, demonstrate to him that it's not protected. Now, I was doing something that I have never, ever demonstrated. I didn't know. It just came to me and told me, demonstrate to him that it's not protected. So I went to the box and I took out one of the masks, and I got a bottle of water that I had on my nightstand, and I poured the water in this mask, and this water is still in this mask. I don't know if you can see it, but the water is still in the mask. I don't know if you can see it, but it's still in that mask. That water has been in that mask now for over 2 hours. For over 2 hours, this water has been, and if you don't believe me, you can do it yourself. This water has been in this mask for over 2 hours. A lot of people don't like these. Oh, those blue masks. I don't want to wear those, and I'm going out and I want to be fancy. And a lot of those people are in the grave today because they want to be fancy. This water, I say, is still in this mask. So that means if somebody has the virus and their cough drop, their little spit and it flies to your direction and it gets on this, it will never get into your nostril because it cannot get into it. Because like I said, this water has been in this mask, and I'm going to pour a little bit out so you can see that there is water in the mask. I'm going to hold this mask out and you can find out for yourself because you can demonstrate it at home. There's water in the mask. That's water. Okay, that water has been in the mask. Never came out until I pour it out several hours later. It would have probably been there till next week. Okay, I took this cloth mask after pouring that water in that mask, and this is what I was doing for my husband. I took the cloth mask and I pour water into it. You're going to see me pouring the water in the mask. I pour the water into the mask. What are you seeing happening? The water is coming out. The water is coming out, like pouring out, like seconds. This is what happens to you, people. Take heed. Wear your mask. Social distance. Take your vitamins. I know they're advertising the vaccine. I have no problem with the vaccine. Get it if you want to. It's up to you. Get it. But trust me, there's a whole lot of people that got the vaccine that died, that contracted the virus and is spreading it. But this mask here, like I said, you can try it at home. I pour the water into the other mask and you see what happened. I'm pouring it into this mask. Do you see anything coming out? I just pour it in there. There's nothing coming out. The only way that water comes out of this is if I pour it out. I would have to pour that water out of this for the water to come out. It's staying in there. Please, if you don't have no mask like this, to save your life. And I said to God, if I can save 1 life, 2 lives, 3 lives, 4, 5, 6, it doesn't matter. Then I'm fine and I'm happy. And it takes a whole lot out of me to come here on this camera because I'm not one of those who like the spotlight. I never did. And because I never liked the spotlight, I got accused of being selfish. I got accused of being stuck up. I got accused of people saying that I think I'm better than others. And all my life, I was being accused of wrongdoing because I was never stuck up. I was just shy. I never liked the spotlight. I never liked being in the center of attention. I never liked people looking at me. And so when I go to church, I try to hide myself. When I go out, I don't want to be looked at. And so for me to come here on this camera, this is the first time I have ever came on a camera to talk. Different from if I get up in church and if they have a camera running and I'm singing, I'm still trying to hide my face on the praise team because I don't want to be seen. And so it take a lot out of me and it take love because I want to help somebody to save their life. Please wear your mask. Please put this on. Don't worry about it being big and ugly and blue. It will save your life. If you don't want the big blue one, get the black ones. My daughter don't want the big blue one, so she ordered the black ones. But it will save your life. And there's no use wearing the mask. You got your mask on and you got it like this. It's not going to help you. Because after all, the drops goes into your nostril. That's where the problem is. You have to wear it like this. Save your life and the life of others. Save your life and the life of your family. Because you can get the virus and have no problems and no symptoms. And you can go home and you can give it to your spouse and they die from it. Because your blood can be asymptomatic and theirs not. Save the life of your loved ones. Save the life of your kids. Save the life of your grandkids. Save the life of your friends. I know there's a lot of selfish people out there because they get the vaccine and they feel like they can go out without a mask. Please wear your mask. Let's be our brother's keeper. Thank you.